So on August 21st this year, there will be a total solar eclipse. There hasn't been a total solar eclipse on the continental US for nearly 40 years. There hasn't been one in Missouri for nearly 150 years. And there hasn't been one on this bit of Missouri for over 500 years. So this is really a big deal. We get an eclipse actually somewhere on the planet about once a year. Actually, we get twice a year, but only one of them will be a total eclipse. And so you'd think we'd see them more often, but the area of the planet that gets covered is only about 1,000th of the surface area. So you have to be on exactly the right bit of the planet to see it. So for instance, the last one that happened, you had to be in Indonesia or in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So even though they're not uncommon on a planetary scale, for a given place they're really uncommon. And this one is going to be so huge because it covers a big landmass and there are lots of people that live there. So we have an eclipse somewhere on the planet twice a year. Only one of those is likely to be a total eclipse. But whenever we have an eclipse, we also have what's called a partial eclipse. So as the moon moves between the Earth and the sun, from somewhere on the planet you'll see it blocking out only part of the sun. And we see those more often just because it covers a bigger area of the planet. So often people think they've seen an eclipse when in fact they've only seen a partial eclipse. A total eclipse, it actually goes dark. It doesn't just, you don't need any pinhole cameras or eclipse glasses to see it. It's actually dark like a full moon night. And so, although people are like, well, why is this such a big deal? It's like, because you haven't seen one yet. This event is going to be the most viewed celestial event ever. Just because there are so many people that will get to see both the partial and then the total phase of the eclipse. So it's really an extraordinary event. And people are so mobile. We only need 4% of the US population to move to the path of totality, and we will double the population on the path of totality where you can see the total eclipse. So we're really expecting to at least double the population all the way along the path.